Hi everyone, I'm Avinash and welcome to my channel Scientist Blade. And yes, today we are in day 14 of learning data science. And till now, till our journey of these 2 weeks, what we have discussed, what all things we have learned is like we discussed about the introduction of Python, we discussed about the various operators in Python, we discussed about the how we can declare the variable in Python, so we declare about the data types in Python. Again, in data types, what we discussed about the numeric data types, which is Boolean, float, integer, complex number. And apart from numeric data types, we discussed about sequential data types. We discussed about strings, list, tuples. These three things comes under sequential data types. And we also discussed about one non-sequential data type, which is sets. Okay, so all these things we have discussed it till now, and the videos pertaining to all these things have been uploaded. So you guys just check my playlist of 365 days challenge of data science, and you can get the various things, means all those steps which is needed. Okay, so now let's start with the things. And first, as I always says, like what you have to do, you have to just read the mind map, and again where you can get those particular mind map is just by typing Python mind map on Google. Okay, so it's just as simple as that. And I want you guys to just make running notes, and side by side you also can do the this mind map reading part. And I want you guys to just read the mind map at least 5 to 6 times a day, because it will not just increase your memory, but also it increases the way of understanding, the way you understood Python, the way you will understand Python, and yes, many more things. This mind map plays a vital role in all of the things. Okay, so meanwhile, when I will discuss about the mind map, I will just open my Anaconda Navigator, and within Anaconda Navigator I will open the ID Spider. Again, why Spider? As I always say, Spider is the beginner friendly. It provides various functions, it provides various varieties, and there are various features in Spider, which as a beginner, I think you should stick to Spider. There are many more uh, good IDs like PyCharm, VS Code, all these things are good, and these are best as well. But again, as a beginner, I would suggest you guys to stick with Spider. Later, you can move on to VS Code or PyCharm or any other ID which you guys find that yes, it is good and compatible for you. Okay, so right now what we'll be discussing in the data types, I hope you guys know how to operate this mind map. So we discussed about numeric data types, we discussed about strings. uh, so here we discussed about numeric data types, we discussed about string, we discussed about list, we discussed about tuples, we discussed about set operations. Now today we will do what is we will discuss about the dictionary. So first, as you guys, what do you mean by the term this dictionary? I know you guys have encountered dictionary the way long back in your career when you were even a child, that what a dictionary means, right? So dictionary is the combinations of the words used in our day-to-day life, and it's irrespective of the language, whether you are purchasing any Hindi dictionary, whether you are purchasing any Marathi dictionary, whether you are purchasing any uh, Tamil dictionary or any dictionary, or for example, you say English dictionary, dictionary from Oxford. So what basically dictionary does is dictionary always holds a key. Key means, for example, you are searching for some letter, say interactive. Okay. What you will do, you will search on dictionary for interactive, and for interactive, you will get certain uh, definition of what interactive is. Basically, what do you mean by interactive? You will get a definition of interactive. So here interactive behaves like a key, and the definition of interactive behaves like a value. So in dictionary you can see how key and value occurs. And how do you search in a dictionary? You search using a key. You search using a particular word. You don't search by the definition of that word. Okay, so for example, if you search for anaconda on dictionary, so you will find that anaconda is a large snake which is found in the Amazon forest. Okay, so you will not search like a snake in Amazon forest. You will not get that. Only thing which you will get it in dictionary is by searching through the keys. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood what's the keys. And right now, what I will do, I will just open a new file here. It's just easy to create such as Microsoft Word and Microsoft PowerPoint. Just click on new and you will get it. Okay, so today what we will be doing, we will be discussing about the features of dictionary. What are the features of dictionary? So the first and foremost thing, as this is a non-sequential data types, both set and dictionary, so the very first point is dictionaries are unordered. So dictionaries are dictionaries are unordered key value pairs. Again, why key value pairs? Because every time you search in a dictionary, you will get the key and the value of that. Basically, value means the definition of that particular word. Okay, so you get those. And the another thing related to dictionary is the most important point is keys are mutable. Keys are mutable, whereas values are immutable in nature. Okay, so what do you mean by this? Means sorry, it's my bad. Keys are immutable and values are mutable. Okay. So you can change the values inside the dictionary. You can't change the word. For example, in a simple Oxford dictionary, anaconda is there. Anaconda means anaconda. A snake is there, right? You can't change the name for that. You can't write python there because python is a different species of snake. You can't write cobra there. Cobra again is a different species of snake. Yes, by doing some research, you can add the definition related to anaconda more. That means what you are doing, you are changing the definition of that in your Oxford dictionary. So similarly, you are changing the values. So for that reason, keys are immutable, and values are mutable. So I think you guys have understood till now why keys are mutable and why values are immutable. And again, whenever we want to access values from dictionary, we can do this by keys. We can't do by keys. We can't do by index number. Why index number we can't do that? Because dictionaries are unordered. Let me just comment these things out like this so that you guys will understand it much better that this is one point. Okay. And what's the next point? What have you understood by this line? For example, in an Oxford dictionary, we are accessing anaconda. So similarly, what I said, you can access by the keys. You can search anaconda by that word itself. You can't search that a snake found in Amazon forest. No, you can't search like that. And it's obvious. Why you can't search it, right? So similarly, if you want to see the definition of certain word in your day-to-day life dictionary, what you do, you use searching by keys. Okay. So in Python as well, whenever you will search for some dictionaries, you will search for some values, you have to do with the keys. Okay. And what's the next point? Next point is a dictionary is an associative array, also known as hashes. Hashes, and the keys inside it, the key are mapped. The keys are mapped to values, to a value. Okay. So what do you mean by again known as hashes? Hashes here again, hashes means whenever we are searching anything, whenever we are mapping anything, right? Map in the sense what you can say, just like a Google map, right? For example, for your certain location, whether it's your home, whether it's your office, whether it's your college, certain longitude and latitude is given, right? You can't change those. Those are, again, those are mapped. Longitude is there, latitude is there. College name is there, longitude, latitude is there. So you are mapping the location. So map means this, and hashes means which perform the map, how we can map the values. So just by simple the term map, you can relate what mapping is, how mapping is being done. Okay, it's just a simple in English language term. There is no changes in the Python as well for you guys to understand it much better. Just stick to the basics. If we will go through the definition of this, then this definition obviously it will show some kind of uh, good English there, but you won't be able to understand that. So keep it as simple. Whenever you are learning, just learn the basics and learn it hard so that you won't forget it. And the next point is uh, the values. Again, it can be in anything. Dictionary holds many data types. Many data types means different data types. So dictionary holds the different data types. Again, that doesn't mean that it should be a int, it should be a float, or it should be a str, or it should be anything, any data type. Dictionary holds such values. So these are all the 4 points which we have discussed, and I assume that you guys have understood it. If you guys haven't understood it, then you can just rewatch the videos, rewatch this video. This is getting recorded, and yes, you will understand it much better. Okay. So now move on to the next part, which is how we can define a dictionary. Okay. So for example, dictionary is always enclosed in curly braces. So there is a question you guys might ask me, that sets are also defined by curly braces. So what's the difference between set and dictionary, right? So now just let's check the type of this particular D. You will get it definitely dictionary here. See, dictate there. Why not set is there? Because in set, how we define is like this. D is equal to set. We define like this. And now if we will check the type of D, just say D1. And now we will check it. Then you can see it is set. So both are enclosed in curly braces, but their way of definition is little different. We have to write here set. Okay. So you guys will ask that what about writing dict like this? Will it take? So yes, it will take. But whenever you are writing curly braces, it will identify by default as dictionary. In set, you have to mention it. Similarly, it goes with list. Just take list here and just execute this line of code. It you will say list. Again, what another thing I told about list is in square brackets. Okay, so if I will design again, you can see list. So these are all the things which you guys have to keep it in mind while defining a dictionary. Okay. So how does dictionary looks like, right? For example, here I will write D is equal to, just like write Dhoni here. Dhoni. Okay. Dhoni is a key and jersey number is a value. Okay. So this is a key and this is a value. Again here I will write Yuvraj. Okay. So Yuvraj again is a key and its jersey number is value. So you can see how keys and values are differentiated by a colon. Whatever written on the left side of the column is called as key, and whatever written on the right side, it's called value. And after each key value, you have to put a comma similarly. Okay. So Dhoni jersey number 7, Yuvraj 12. Now we will write it Rohit Sharma. And what's the jersey number for him? It's 45. Now we will write it Kohli. And what's the jersey number for him? It's 18. So like this, we have defined one dictionary, and in dictionary there are four key value pairs. And now let's print D. Print D. Okay, if I'll execute this line and if I'll execute line, you can see here it's got printed here. Okay. Now, as I have said that you can access the values from a dict, we can do this by keys. Okay. Now just let's access some values. So if I will write here print D, and within D, if I will write Dhoni. So what I will get? I want comment answers in the comment section. Obviously it's 7. Okay, my bad. Python is case sensitive and I underestimate Python every time. See, you can see the value it's 7, right? Similarly, if I'll write here print Kohli. Okay, to write here D, and within square bracket I have to write it. You can see the value 18 here is being printed. Okay. And what if I want to update the value inside a dictionary? Update the value of a key. So we can do it similarly, just writing here D is equal to, again, I will write here Rohit, and I will apply its jersey number as, for example, 17. Okay. Now just let's execute this line. I've executed it. Now if I will print the dictionary, you will see here Dhoni 7, Yuvraj 12, Rohit 70, and Kohli 18. Previously, Rohit was 45, and we have updated it. Okay. So I hope you guys have understood here till now what are the features of dictionary, how we can create a dictionary, how we can define a dictionary, how we can access the values using dictionary, using key, how we can update the values using key. Okay. So we have discussed here till now. One last thing which we will discuss it for today is that we will discuss how to update the values. Okay. And later we will discuss tomorrow the certain functions pertaining to dictionary. Okay. So for example, now let's update again here 45 because Rohit Sharma jersey is 45 and he will might get upset if he watches this video. I know he will not watch it, but his fans will criticize me that why you are changing it, why you didn't change of Dhoni, Yuvraj and Kohli, why only Rohit. So let's update it. Okay. Now, if I want to add some value inside a dictionary, so what I will do, I will just write the dictionary name, a square bracket, and I will just write a key here. Okay. Key means I will just write here, for example, Sachin. Okay. I have written here Sachin. And what is the jersey number for him? It's 10. Now, if I will update it, and again, if I will print this line, print D, then you can see Sachin is added here 10. So like this, we can update the values here. Let's update one more key here. Just write it here, KB de Villiers. Okay. And let's update it jersey number. It's 17. Okay. Now let's update it. And after updating, you guys can see that the values, key value is being updated inside a dictionary as well. Okay. So I hope you guys have understood till this, and you guys have to practice again 500 to 1000 lines of code every day for you guys to sprint it, as I say always, because coding is something, programming is something, learning how to drive a car or to swim, and you can't just learn it by watching some videos randomly. So just keep practicing it, and yes, keep reading those mind maps, keep making the running notes. I don't want you guys to just relax on your sofa or in your chair and just stare at my face and these videos. Okay, I don't want you guys to do such. So just keep practicing it, keep updating it, and yes, just give me the feedback in the comment section as well, that what I need to uh, improve in my skills, uh, how to make you guys understand. I want you guys to just comment it there, because I'm open to feedbacks, I'm open to learn, I'm open to correct my mistakes, because no one is perfect. And yes, I'm open to do such things. So if you don't like my video, just comment it on the comment section, and yes, I will try to implement those from my next videos, and I will try to improve it. Okay. So till then, bye bye, take care. Jai Hind.